Hi, my name is Boyd, and I'm a senior level student. I take sculpture, painting, and printmaking, and today I'll be giving you a tour through the sculpture studio. And here we have the sculpture studio. And off to the right-hand side here, we just have some old students' works, lots of busts that were really successful. Here we have our phone booth in case we need to make any incoming or outgoing calls. And just around the corner here, we have the kiln room where we store our clay and also fire any clay sculptures that we've made, some busts. We also have our forklifts for our extra large sculptures. Here's a couple studio spaces for senior level students. And then off to the side here, we have some bandsaws, and there is our technician, Stephanie. And we also have a large disc sander. Just around the corner here, this is where we would normally be working on our figure and portrait busts in clay. We'd set them on the tables and raise them to work on them so that we could pour them. And just across the hall here, we have some more senior level studios. They go all the way to the back and around the corner. And then just rounding this corner here into the next room, this is where we would actually work from a live model reference. And right now it's pretty quiet due to COVID, but normally this space would have tables and everything set up and the model in the center area. And here we have some lockers for personal storage for students while in class. And then just making our way down the hall to the steel sculpture area. Here we can work on large abstract sculptures. We have an array of welders, grinders, and everything that you could imagine to work on large scale or small scale steel sculpture. And coming back around here, we just have the main studio space. We sometimes have our critiques in there, as well as later in the semester it'll fill up with some large wood abstract works. And any of the wood bins are free use for any of the students for whatever they'd like. And then just along the left-hand side here, we have even more senior level studio spaces. And just at the end here, we have a booth for working on marble with appropriate ventilation to take away any of the dust. And directly across from it, we have our panel saw. And then just going up the stairs here, even more. These are the last batch of senior level studio spaces. And then just up some even more stairs here, we're going to the loft. This is where we store some of our smaller abstract sculpture works, usually made out of wood. This is for use for the students as well. And this is sculpture. The whole area is very open for use. The bins have a large variety of wood for anything you can imagine. Hope to see you guys here soon. Thank you for joining us on this mini tour.